Automated mining services welcome you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist. Welcome to FlamingGnats.
You're here! Now, it's a party.
Is this the one you were talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I could see Beckett doing something like that. Luckily for both of you, I'm perfectly real. Here you go. Key to this joint. Didn't come cheap, but since you're here to take down the Claw, it was worth every cap. Oh, I don't want to name names, but, I have quite a few juicy contacts in Appalachia. Damn shame this one was smart enough to do the swap through a middleman. Otherwise, I would have walked away with the key and my caps. Yeah, you better. My ass is hanging out in the breeze on this one.
We know, Ronnie. We know. Anyway, here's the plan. Ronnie's gonna head to the main garage entrance and get her gang revved up. And in the meantime, we're gonna cut our way through the Eagles and head to the garage control room and get the door open from the inside. Clear enough? There's a garage entrance on the other side of the complex. That can only be opened from the inside. That's where we let Ronnie and her gang roll in. And we need to get to the control room and hit the switch that will open the bay door. It's simple enough, if we get there in one piece. Yeah, and get this. They even got some of the Watoga Underground's robots up and running to throw in our path. I guess we've worn them down so much they're getting desperate. Not that they were level-headed to start with, but... One more thing. The Claw is the only one who knows where they're keeping Frankie. So don't go all gun-happy on me until I give the go-ahead.
I already told my gang. Any of them shoots the Claw, they gotta answer to me.
All right. Good luck. I'll see you both on the other side. Bigger than I thought. No wonder the Eagles criminals are looting the place. lucky day! hell? Frankie? Is that you?
That's right, Beckett. It's me, your baby brother. Surprise, surprise!
No. No way. This doesn't make any sense. You're the Claw? How is that possible?
Oh, Beckett. Always 2 steps behind, racing to catch up. Think, brother, think! The Claw lives within all of us, waiting for the moment it awakens and tears its way through our flesh, only to burst forth anew. We're all the Claw.
Frankie, listen to me. You gotta fight this. It's the chems. They did something to you. Changed you. This isn't you, man. You can beat this thing.
Oh. The fight ended long before it began, sweet brother. It died when you left me in Foundation. Left me so you could seek the Claw yourself. The draw was too much for you, wasn't it? The allure of power, making you forget the past. Making you forget everything you love.
Look, man. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong. I shouldn't have stuffed you away like that. We should have stuck together. Look, it is all my fault. Come on, Frankie. Snap out of it. Okay, you are my brother, and I need you to come home.
Frankie? No. No, 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 no. Frankie's dead. You killed him, Beckett. By abandoning him, you pulled the trigger. But I know why you're really here. To slay the Claw and yourself become the Claw anew. Finish the job, Beckett. Do what you must.
I don't know what to do. I never expected anything like this. Please, I need your help. I don't know if Frankie's in there or not anymore. Maybe he's too far gone to save it, and I should just pull the trigger. Please, help me. I don't know. I'm one of 3 Blood Eagles to ever escape their brainwashing and kick the chem habit. And it was painful. I mean, it almost killed me. I don't know if Frankie can survive that. Okay, the Claw must be just a name the Blood Eagles have used for different people over the years. I'm not sure how Frankie took the Claw's place before we got here, but I'm sure it has something to do with the chems. Oh my God, you're right. I let him get inside my head. I need to focus. Let me talk to him. Hey, Frankie? I want you to look at me.
Look? Yes. Look. Look beyond this shell made of skin and bone. Look deep and witness the soul of the Claw.
Focus on my voice, Frankie. It's just me and you against the world, buddy. Just like old times. Come on, man. Focus. I know you've been hurt, Frankie. And I know I wasn't there for you, especially when you needed me the most. And I'm sorry.
No. It's not that easy, Beckett. The claw demands a high price for failure. The price is suffering.
Listen to me, Frankie. Do you remember when we were kids? You know, we were playing near that bombed-out factory in Maryland? And then those rabid dogs just jumped out of nowhere and just surprised us. And we ran and we ran. But then I fell into that ditch and twisted my leg like a dumbass, right? I told you to run. But what did you say to me, man? Try and remember.
No, Beckett. Those moments died when Frankie died. Only a fool dwells in the past. The Blood Eagles are our future.
No, there's no claw. And there's no Blood Eagles. There's just me and you right now. Alright, so shut up and listen. After the dogs were gone and you reached into the ditch to help me out, what did you say? Tell me, goddammit, Frankie, tell me!
No, I said, we were brothers and we'd never walk away from each other. No matter how bad, no matter
how bad things became. Yeah, that's exactly right. You fought off those dogs with nothing but a goddamn broken baseball bat. And it almost killed you, man. But you saved me. I mean, you were so caught up from the fight, I thought I was gonna lose you, Frankie.
I remember. You stole those meds from me to fight off the rabies. You kept watch over me for weeks. Why can't I see it clearly? The hell happened to me, Beckett? God, this hurts.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
I know it does.
Thank you for your
Whatever it takes to
cooperation.
get through this together. All right, we are family, and I love you, Frankie. I always have. I always will.
I love you too, Beckett. And I'm sorry. Sorry for everything.
I can't believe I was able to talk him through that. Well, I'm glad one of us did. You know, if anything, I should be disappointed with myself. You know, this is all my fault to begin with. I started him down this path by not being there for him. And to make matters worse, I was such a chicken shit, I forced you to make this decision. Not my finest hour. Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way. Though, to be fair, mowing down a bunch of the Blood Eagles was a bit of a selfish payback as well. And I have yours. Forever. I mean that. Okay. I'm gonna bring Frankie to a friend I know who can help him fully recover from his addiction. Head back to your camp, alright? And I'll meet you there soon. And before you say anything, yes, I promise to show up. Okay? Don't worry. Have a safe trip back. Hey, there you are. I had some news for you about Frankie. talked to Ronnie, and she said she's gonna handle everything, like, making sure all that buff-out crap is out of his system. Poor kid. It's gonna be a slow road to recovery. Yeah. And I had it all wrong at the beginning. See, it turns out, Frankie had been gone longer from Foundation than I was led to believe. And he actually joined the Eagles voluntarily. Now, of course, he did it to follow in my footsteps, so I guess that one's on me. And as he started taking the buff-out overdoses and buying into the Eagles' bullshit, it blew his mind, and he started climbing the ranks. After the previous claw got wiped out and it was clear Frankie was one of the craziest in the gang at the time, well, he filled the spot. Well, good thing is, she hadn't been kidnapped by the Blood Eagles like I'd suspected. She had actually gone into hiding. I sent her word that Frankie's okay. I can't exactly let her visit Ronnie's camp. It isn't safe for someone not in the gang. Once he's back on his feet, I'm sure he'll return to visit her at Foundation. Yeah, it's cool. Ronnie said she'll kick his butt out of her camp the moment Frankie clears his head. But helping her out has really paid off. Thanks again for convincing her to back our place. Unfortunately, it won't be. There's still plenty of those maniacs around. And the important thing is that we took out their leadership. And since that was what I set out to do, I'm officially out of a job. Well, now that Edwin's retired, Ronnie is the full-time leader of the gang, so... Now she said she'll swing by your camp every once in a while, say hello. As long as the bar is open, of course. Yeah, I'm sure a few of those maniacs are still out there, and they'll be looking for a fight. But as long as they remain leaderless, we'll be fine. That's right. After all the crap I've been through, there's no way I'm going back to that life. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll still be more than happy to accept the caps that come with brokering any jobs for you, if you're interested. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. Nothing you haven't done before. Don't worry. Might want to stock up on ammo and supplies before you take them on, though. Just in case. Great. I'll see what my contacts come up with. Hey, before you take off, I just have one last thing to say. You know, since I've been in Appalachia, I've run into all sorts of people. And, most of them wouldn't bother to help you if you were dying at their feet. But you, and what you've done for me and my family, listen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to repay you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. So, I guess you have a lot of stuff to do, and well, I need to start looking for some jobs to run. But, if you ever need a drink or just want to talk, bar's always open, friend. You really saved me. You know that?
This is... yeah. This place should do just fine. Thanks for setting up the console. I can work with this. This console looks pretty good. A little rusty in places, though. I guess you got these parts from a junkyard, huh? Resourceful. The scanner currently has a model 38X2, which is built for scanning very specific locations. Not bad, but I would like to improve it. The year before I launched, the military was rolling out some scanner upgrades. One of those could give us more speed and detail in our scans. Can you find a scanner upgrade module for this? It would help us find so much more, and much more quickly. The upgrade module should extend the range of the scanner in our console here rather substantially. I can then cross-check some of the USSA data that you gathered from my ship's console, which will help isolate specific useful signals. I don't suppose you can just swing by a tech supplies store, hmm? Yeah, I didn't think so. Last I knew, these types of things were common items in military bases and compounds. But my information is admittedly out of date. I'll transfer the coordinates to a local military base, but I can't vouch for its security status. It's hard to detect anything specific right now. Swell. In the meantime, I'll fix up this console a bit. Did you know that it still uses the outdated P14B configuration for its power chamber? I mean, I know you all survived the end of the world, but using this as is would be like living in squalor and the apocalypse. Listen, I know you've done a lot for me already. Got me out of that sunken bunker and let me stay here. It means a lot. No. I need a TF-85B adapter to improve the visual fidelity of the scanner, but those were being phased out when when I launched decades ago. So, now I need to be the one to adapt, or else. Right? Right? Oh well. Anyway. No, I don't really have what I need, but I'm making do. I think I can muddle through with this. You saw my wreck, didn't you? I don't know how else to prove it to you. You know, it's equally surprising to me that you've survived all of this. It's good that wonders never cease, right? It's hard. I don't know what to say. It's more than I ever expected could happen. This wasn't even in the realm of possibilities when I launched. But it could have been worse. I need to remember that. Copy. Over and out. just look at this fancy thing. Not even a dent on it. Could use some soldering to fit in this old console, but... nothing I can't handle. In the meantime, I found some sort of emergency supplies crate that must have splintered off while the ship broke apart. Might just be a crate of space food, but maybe it's got some emergency contact codes for the satellites. Heck, it could even be my personal crate full of my Unstoppables comics that I foolishly brought with me to space. Hey, I thought I'd have time. Yes, but I'm not sure how accurate the data is, or if anything has scavenged it. It's hard to tell much more until I install the upgrade module. They let me take a crate of personal items. We weren't supposed to be in deep sleep the whole time, you know. I doubt it is. They're probably all burned up on re-entry, sadly. I had a full collection. Ugh. Anyway, I'm sure it's astronaut food or something else that the USSA thought I might need. I know this sounds odd, but not much has changed for me. Not many new consoles have been invented since my time, I guess. The scanner upgrade has helped to compensate for the degradation that has occurred in the past years. I'm trying to modify it so I can use it for other stuff too. Maybe hijack the scanner so I can run a holotape game? Ooh, that would be good. You know, it's rough. I can't put it any other way. You know what I thought would happen when we landed? I thought there would be a parade. I thought maybe there would be a commemorative plaque. I sure as hell didn't think the world would have gone the way of the dodo, you know? Oh, the headaches emerging from deep sleep are worse than they implied it would be. I don't know. I feel sudden spikes of pain at times, and it takes a while to subside. I'm dealing with it, but it's still happening. Oddly, yes. I camped out here a few times while I was in graduate school with a good friend, Emerson. Those were the days. We were in the same physics program at college and hit it off. It ended up not working out for us, but we remained friends, which was good because he joined the USSA towards the end of my astronaut training. Ugh. That would have been awkward. Affirmative. Up.
The Holy Land will reclaim I ascend.
Spoiling the Holy Land.
See it. Holy Mothman! I'm telling you, in eternity.
Your death will be mine. Oh, Holy Mothman, oh, take me.
Live forever in the light.
Hey, this handbook doesn't even have emergency contact information in it. I never expected to use this. Clearly. Well, we can do this by ourselves, right? Time to test this newly upgraded scanner out. I found an old USSA beacon with a strong signal. It was activated here, after my ship launched, which means it isn't from someone on my ship. It isn't one of my crew. The interesting thing is, this beacon should have lost power years ago, but it's still active. If you grab the beacon, I'm sure whoever is monitoring it will come looking. Let's make them find us. It has nearly full power right now. That can only mean someone is still out there replacing its power cell regularly. I'm not sure exactly, but I do know that my ship's autopilot took us here to Appalachia for a reason. Maybe this beacon was it. In the meantime, I'll cross-reference some data from the flight recorder and the scanner's readings. I need to find my crew, and I think I'm close. Remember, when you pick up the beacon, whatever you do, do not press any red buttons, do not ingest it, and do not sell it to communists. I think it helps with the side effects, but just not the major bursts of pain. I appreciate it, though. It helps me sleep better. Before we launched, I had a lot of anxiety. Made it hard for me to sleep, so I'd listen to ocean noises, whale singing. Always put me right out. Sure, of course. I guess this is all ancient history now, I guess. Jeez. Including me, we had a crew of 4. All scientists and engineers. The plan was to use the deep sleep pods and record the biological data. We wanted to know if there were medical uses, you know? We had tried it out on Earth already with volunteers, but not in space. It wasn't that complicated. Honestly, I felt like we had the resources for a much more complex experiment. But I guess they wanted to take it slow. That's unexpectedly thoughtful of you. I was just thinking about an old holotape game that I used to play, but, well, they won't work on this console. Maybe I could adapt it, though. So, if you run across one later, can you let me know? I have so many questions. Just how? Why? I was saying goodbye to everybody, and they're really gone. I think I understand what has happened from stray broadcasts to some degree. I guess it was war. And somehow, this is the world that survived. I can't even put all of this into words right now. My memories of everything from before all of this are so fresh, just below the surface. I was just there. Roger. Stay safe out there.
somehow I survived the night. Not sure how those things haven't found me yet, but I won't complain. And lucky me, I found some old candy bars and a new cola. Can't tell if life's toying with me or not. Because if it's gonna keep me fed just to throw me to the wolves, me and God are gonna have some words when I get to them pearly gates. I did some reflecting last night. You know, I thought about how stupid it is I'm in this whole situation on account of some girl. Just stupid, but Ella, she's smart. Smarter than I'll ever be. And nice. I never did meet a girl that'd give me the time of day. Well, Carly don't count. Carly's kin. But to think, all I wanted in the end was to give Ella those flowers she wanted for experiments. No, not worth dying over. No, sirree. God damn it, Ella. What the hell? What the shit hell am I doing here? Breathe, damn you. You know you can do this. Okay. This is Jacob Lerner. Probably soon to be deceased. On account of some crazy whack job scientist chasing after some goddamn plants. If anyone finds this, so here's my last will and testament. Want my baseball and mitt to go to Scott. All my smokes and liquor for you, Carly. Let's see here. My snack cakes, those for you, Charlie. No. Strike that. And screw you, Charlie. You are half the reason I'm in this mess to begin